much. The distinguished young chairman who sits on this committee and who has distinguished service to the United States Congress, Mrs. Foxx, is recognized. Dr. Foxx is recognized.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman, for your distinguished service. My question is for both of our witnesses. I'll start, Mr. Bagdoyen, you can answer first. We can all agree we must hold bad actors accountable for poor performance and fraud. Federal agencies, including DoD, may suspend or disbar contractors for sustained poor performance or serious lack of business honesty or integrity. Suspended or debarred entities are prohibited from entering into new contracts with federal agencies, with suspensions lasting no more than 12 months and debarments usually lasting 3 years. According to an industry study, there has been a significant decline in suspensions and debarments in recent years. Do you believe that instances of contractor poor performance and dishonesty are actually declining, or are they being reported less often?
That's a good question. I'm glad you asked it, Dr. Foxx. I will have to get back to you on this. This is beyond my area of expertise, but we do have people at GAO who may be able to provide an answer for you.
I do want an answer.
Absolutely.
Mr. Mayo, do you have anything to add to that?
It hasn't impacted us, and so
Okay.
I think you're probably correct.
Okay, Mr. Bagdoyen, a GAO report from early 2024 notes that data analytics can help inform fraud risk management and are a significant tool for helping agencies transition from a costly pay and chase model to an approach that is more focused on fraud prevention. While the DoD's fraud risk management strategy refers generally to data analytics, it does not establish as a specific fraud risk management control activity. In your opinion, is this a missed opportunity for the department to root out fraud, and what benefits and cost savings could be achieved if DoD made greater use of data analytics?
Sure. Thank you again for your question. It's a very good question. It's a timely one. As I mentioned earlier in response to another member's question, we do expect an updated anti-fraud strategy later next month. And it's our understanding that DoD will make data analytics an explicit requirement in that strategy. Of course, that remains to be seen. We will give it a very good scrub to make sure that whatever DoD is proposing to do is responsive to our recommendation. But the key point is, if they implement the recommendation on paper, they send me something over to look and review, that's the start. Then they have to go operationalize that and achieve results. So having a requirement for data analytics is not the end of the story.
I understand that. Well, what do you think is the biggest obstacle for DoD identifying cases of fraud or abuse before they occur? Is that lack of having analytics?
That is a significant part of it. Also, it's the commitment to look. If you don't acknowledge you have fraud, then you're not really going to bother to have controls in place to figure it out.
Are you aware of other federal agencies doing a good job fighting procurement fraud? And if you do, what lessons can we learn from those examples?
Sure. Unfortunately, I've been doing fraud risk management work for about 11 years now at GAO, and many agencies, big, intermediate, and small, struggle with this. But one of the ones that we have pointed out as being a success story is the Export-Import Bank of the United States. They started a tone at the top, made it a priority, and then took all the steps necessary to implement fraud risk management capacity. We are in the process of starting a mandated review of where they are, and we should be reporting on that sometime next year. So we will go back and make sure that what they did put in place remains effective.
Thank you. Mr. Chairman, I think what Mr. Bagdoyen especially has pointed out is that there has to be the willingness to look for the fraud, first of all, and there's a need, I think, for us as an oversight committee to stay on top of this issue and to push for that. You know, it's really, really sad that so many people who work for the federal government do not understand that it's the hardworking taxpayers who provide the funds for these programs, and that all of us deserve them to have that attitude where they want to save every penny. I have that attitude. The people in my office have that attitude. And somehow or another, we have to infuse the entire federal government with that attitude. Thank you for your indulgence, Mr. Chairman.
Jim,